Sploosh.
Hey guys, I'm gonna be teaching you I Will Follow You Into the Dark by Death Cab for Cutie. I've known this song for a long time, but I've recently been, putting tabs up, teaching stuff. I don't have a tab for this yet, but if you look in the description, I will soon I'll put it on my website, so if I'm gonna tab it out by myself and not just copy it off someone else's, because I'm right. They're not. So right now, I'm going to start off. I'm going to play it through it once. You're going to have a capo on the 5th fret and you're in standard. So, like I said, capo on the 5th. You're in standard, and I'm just going to go through the chord set first, top of my head, because I don't have anything written down right now, so it might be a little sketchy. Make sure you can see that. I'll go over the strumming patterns later, but chords are the most important thing as of now. So you're going to start with an A minor chord. Simple. So A, C, F. Pretty simple to start off. And I won't do the chord or the strumming pattern yet, just because I want to basics. So let's go over again. You get A minor, C, F, and after that you jump to a C. But this is when you kind of drop it down. So from C, you take your ring and middle finger off and put your middle finger on the A string on the 2nd fret. So you're pretty much dropping just one down here. So let's start from the beginning. A minor, C, F, C, and then you drop down. So that's I'll show you what you have so far. So if you knew the strumming pattern, which a lot of you probably already could figure that one out, that's what it is. That's how far you got. And remember, strumming patterns are going later. And it's a little easier for me because I've never used like a pick, so I'm just used to using my fingers like that, but it'll come. So over what you know already. A minor, C, F, C, drop down. Okay, so pause it if you want. You can write them down. But I'll eventually get a tab up on my website and I'll put it in the description there, or if it's a new layout, there or there, possibly up there. But you never know. But A minor, C, F, C, drop. Then from here, you're already in the position to go A minor again. So remember, after you drop it, you go right into A minor. So here we got A minor, C, F, C, drop, A minor. Okay, that's where you are right now. Pattern's going later. From the 2nd A minor, so kind of think of it like, here's part 1. then you start over. Then you go A minor. After that, so this part 2 is part 1. Sorry if I'm going slow. I'm trying to adhere to everyone. That's part 1. Okay. Part 2 is you go back into A minor. So I'll tell you what it'll sound like at the end. That's what you're going to learn right now. So it's A minor, C, and then you go into a G. But on the B string, you put your ring finger, or ring finger on the 3rd fret too, along with where it would be on a normal G. On a normal G, you'd be like that with your ring finger, but you actually move it down to the B, and you put your little finger on the high E on the 3rd fret also. So right now we have. So I'll play it through what it'll sound like if you knew the strumming pattern. So that's what you had. That's what you got right now, hopefully. Now you go back to an A. I'll run over it again. A, C, then E. Okay, so you got part 1, part 2, and this is part 3, which is A, C, E. If you don't know your chords, I'm sorry. I'm saying them correct, so they're open chords. So if you don't know them, I'll have the tab up, or Google them if they're not there, or you could Bing them. Bingham's cool too, I guess. I don't like it, but you know. Part 1. Part 2. Part 3. So after you go to the E, so it's A minor, C, E. You go in to A minor. Then you drop to a G, but you only have to use the bottom 2 strings for the G. Okay, so this is the end of part 3. So part 3 is A minor, C, E, A minor, then G. Okay, so through and through, this is what you have part 1. Part 2. Part 3. C, E, A, G. Okay, so I'll run through the 3 parts through the chords again. E, or A minor, C, F, C, drop it, A minor, C, special G, A minor, C, E, A minor, G. Okay, and you're almost done with the chords, and then memorize this when I'm done with this, and then click continue, go to the strumming pattern, which is important. So after you do the E, A minor, G, but you don't have to really do the full chord. you can actually do the full chord if you want, but I don't do the full chord, so it's E, A, G. You go to full F again. Okay, so it's E, A, G. That's like the full thing. So let me go again from E. I'll teach you that right now. So it's E. I'll play the chords. A minor, G, F, F again, and then I go to C. And see what I can do here is I can drop the ring finger from the second string all the way to the first string. So that's kind of how the chord progression goes, like further on in it. So it's okay. That's how you end the main part, which is what I'm going to teach you. I can teach you the chords if you really want. Just ask in the comments. I don't know how many people are going to watch this, but I can do the full thing because there's a couple tricks in there that are a little different than the bass, but this will teach you like 98% of the song. So I'll go from the beginning again. I'm sorry if I'm going slow. A minor. I'll do the chords. A minor, C, F barred, C, drop it down, A minor, C, RG, A minor, C, E, A minor, G, F, and then this is where I can't really strum, but I'm gonna pluck. I'm gonna get my C and pluck. I guess you could strum there, if you don't want to do exactly how it is in the song. But you're going from C to dropping that down to the same fret but lower string. Okay, so I'll play it through one more so you can kind of hear what I'm trying to do if you're really confused, because I'm a confusing guy. Okay, I'll say it with chords and then pause it, get the chords down, because now we're doing the strumming and I'm gonna hope you know what you're doing with the chords. Alright, because I don't want this to be 100 minutes long. So I'll say it again and I'll just strum it along with you. So A minor, C, F, C, drop it down, A minor, C, G with the pinky, A minor, C, E, A minor, G, F, one more time and I won't say the chords. Okay, pause it here. I will go into the strumming pattern after I save this because I didn't mess up more than a couple times. But pause it here. I'll see you in a couple seconds. Hi. Welcome to the strumming portion of the video. Okay. Um. Let's just jump right into it. You know the chords now. Hopefully, you paused it for long enough. You know the chords, so I'm gonna depend on you know them. So, if not, get out. Um. We know the strumming chords, all that. Good. Okay. A minor. We know we start out with that, and you start on the A string, so the second string, and you pluck it with your thumb. Okay. And this whole song is about plucking, using your middle finger to strum four different strings, the four next strings, and then using your middle finger again to replay the high string. That's this entire song, part of the song. Okay, so let me try to get the camera better there. Good. A minor, you start with the A string or the second string. I'll just do them by numbers. This is 1, this is 2, so on. Second string, pluck it. Use the nail of your middle finger to play the third through the fifth string. Okay. Sometimes I'll kind of palm mute it a little bit. So you might not hear this the B, but trust me, it's there. Trust me. So okay. After you get this part, if you pause it or not, I'm kind of hoping that you pause it a little bit so I'm not just talking gibberish to you. So, or maybe I am. You never know. So A or second string. Okay, and then okay, A second string. Then you play the string lower than the B that you played. So with your middle finger. Okay, that's what it'll sound like. So you want to pluck, strum, then go down one, and then strum again with your middle finger, and then play the B again. So here's what it'll sound like. Try to play along with me, okay? Sure now. Okay, hopefully you got that strumming pattern, and see I was changing there. Well, not I didn't go in to see what I was changing around because you're going to change your fingers and you're not going to change the strumming pattern. So you should be able to go all the way up here. So from A minor, you drop to your C, like we know, same pattern. Okay. So I'm just doing the C to, or the A minor to C. So it's starting to sound like the song, okay? So if you're ahead of me, go ahead. If you're stuck, maybe rewind or pause, try it out for a little bit. I'm gonna keep going, okay? A minor, C, then the F. You strum with your pointer. That's not your pointer. You strum with your thumb. Okay, like I said, pluck, strum four strings, and then play that fourth one again. So you pretty much you're playing the guitar by flicking, pretty much. So we got the A minor, C, then you drop your hand down, so you do the same pattern. Okay. And if I do when I do write the tab, I'm not gonna have them like like going diagonal. I'm just gonna have the chord there because strumming pattern, 2 too much work, way too much work. But so A minor, C. Okay, we got that. Pause it, practice it, going on. This is where it kind of gets a little confusing. Okay, I'll play it through so you know what you're doing. Then you can maybe eyeball it or ear it. Okay, so it's the same basic idea, I guess, but completely different. So you go from F, you know, that strumming pattern. You could go from C, so it's pretty much part of what we've been doing. So C, okay. I had to kind of play around there. So you're doing, you're hitting the second string. So what I'm doing pretty much is, so I'm doing the second string, then the fourth string. So thumb middle, A, and then G. So simple, yeah. A, G, and then you flick it again. So then play your B. So hopefully you get. Okay, so I'll play it a little through again. Okay, so you're just doing your C drop, then mimicking the last one. Okay, then you strum your A right in from it. Okay, then you do part 2. And then you do your low A. And instead of doing the 4-string normal, you from your normal here, you go from low E to B. Okay, so you do low, strum all of them, but your high E. And when I'm saying strum, I'm not being like, I'm saying you want to just slide it. So the beauty in the song isn't just the the notes. A lot of it's kind of the percussion-y type deal that you're doing with your fingers. So you're sliding. I'm making that clapping noise. I'm sliding. Okay. Okay. So beginning. If you're not there yet, you can do it slow. I'm just going to do it at my speed because I don't want to waste your time and I want you to go on your own speed. But I know you all can do it. It's not impossible. I was really bad. I'm still not that good, but I used to be really bad. And it's all possible. So after your G, our special G, you go back into your A minor. That same strumming pattern, but now you when you do your E, you want to strum your low E and do the B all the way to the B string. Okay, so this is like part 3, I think. Same part 3. Okay. Then you do your A again. To remember that that we had at the beginning, this part. So for part 3, it's A minor, C, or E. Then you do A minor. Remember, you're doing A to G, I think. I think so. Not really great on the strings. So A to G. And you're not hitting the E, you're hitting the B here. And then you do the same thing, only you lower it down. But if you're good now, you're good for the rest of the song. It's pretty easy. Okay, so from A minor, you do your G without just the low 2 strings though. That's how I do it. You can have the G in there if you want. So A minor, G, and you're hitting the high B there, or the normal B. I don't think there's a high B. Oh, forgot about that. You're skipping that this note here. Your D. But when you do this, you skip 2 strings. You can just do the normal. You can do the normal one if you don't want to skip 2, but that's how I normally do it. So E, then G, and then hit the one above it. Okay. If you're getting confused, kind of just look at my fingers, because I'm not the best describer, but when I get the tab up, it should be really simple. Okay, we're good from there. And we're almost done here. Then I'll talk and bore you where you can skip. Okay. So from the 3rd part. Okay, we're good there. This is when you drop to the F. All you do is strum the low E. Let me see how it goes. Okay, so it's low, which is a little difficult to if this is foreign to you, that's gonna be pretty hard. So I'm hitting the 4th string here. So the normal kind of pattern we've had. Okay, so that's all you do. Then you strum all of them except for the high. Okay. But you're not strumming you're not plucking the low E the second time. Okay, so it's. See what I'm doing there? The standard part. It's hard to explain. It's easier to just kind of look and see what I'm doing. You don't have to plug this second time. I don't know why I was doing that earlier. Kind of in slow motion, it sounds better, but you're not playing in slow motion. So you're plugging, strum. So you're pretty much strumming twice there. your strum, then you kind of hit the low 2 strings. So you're it's hard to play slow. I'm used to playing it really fast. Okay. If you don't have that, I'm really sorry. That one's a little hard to explain. It's kind of, you kind of got, if you're a guitar player, you kind of got to hear her out. So then here you drop to your C. So that pattern again. Then you drop it. I'll play it really slow. If you kind of got it, but I'd like you to pause, practice it throughout this video. Okay. I'll do it slow one more time, say the chords with it, in case you're a little sketchy with that. But from here on, it's all on you. I'll just comment if you want me to put the tab up, because I gotta do it from scratch. I'm not copying anyone else's. But just comment or something in case I'm being really slow, because I got a lot going on with college and whatnot. Going to be a freshman as of now, but I'll do it one more time, okay? A minor, C, F, C, drop it, A minor, C, G, R, G, A minor, C, E, A minor, G-ish, F, C, drop it, C. And that's the beginning. That's pretty much, you copy that throughout the whole song. There's a couple more parts, but the next part is really easy when they're singing over it. So it kind of sounds like this. I'm not going to waste your time, but that's how, it sounds. Play her one more time really quick. Hopefully you can play along with me, and message me or something. Say if you liked it, what I could have done better, because I'll do this with hundreds of songs if I get anybody that wants it. So